Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. We're here in Seattle. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched than the first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Well, most pitchers today are pretty tall, but this guy's definitely taller than most. He's kind of an imposing figure out there, especially when he's standing on top of the bump. It's like he's looking down on you, so hitters have to be prepared for a couple of things. Ball can get on you a lot quicker because of the extension and release point, and then also tilt through the zone. If you're going to try to hit pitches at the bottom of the zone, it's going to be difficult to get on plane. So look for something up from this guy. You might have a chance to do some damage.
The 0-1 on the ground right side. He takes it on his own, and a quick out, number one. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And the 1-0. There's a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this, a lot of times
could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
He was all over that one. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
One out, runner at second. Fernando Ortega up now for the Tigers. Just missed. And the righty deals. And now it's even up. At the belt and fires. Line drive. Hauls it in, 2 away. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
And next up for the Tigers, Diego Trevino. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And he deals. That to right. Meneses trots over to his left. Racing, makes the catch. And that is that. One left for Detroit. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back in Seattle, towing the slab in today's game, Matt Manning.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Now at the plate, Jordan Lawler.
Leading up for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Jordan Lawler.
And a pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is outside.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Next pitch is popped up. Trevino pulls it down, and there's 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Yandy Diaz now. That one catches the corner for a strike. And the 0-1. Good eye right there. And a ground ball to first. And he grabs it foul. One down, base is empty. This to third. Throws across the diamond. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Juan Soto. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
The 1-0. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is in the dirt. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Riley Green. The wide to kick the pitch. There's the strike. Gilbert, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now it's Austin Meadows. And that's in there for strike one. Second inning here, no score. High fly ball out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. One away.
That is seven. The third baseman, number 13, Cam Collier.
So up next, Cam Collier. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
New pitcher on here, Boris Luke.
Number 14, Boris Luke.
Righty delivers. Here's a strike. One out and a runner at second. That misses, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Green on its second with two down. That misses the zone, and that's ball two. Righty to the plate. Got him. That ends the frame.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Julio Rodriguez. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
comes the 2-2. And another ball. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The wind and the pitch. And now the count is even. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. 2-2 on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Popped up. Trevino under it. And he makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
Here is Matt Olson. And that one almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it stays fair. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And the 0-1. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Center field. Crawford under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 left for Seattle. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Now here is Edwin Arroyo. Luke back to work. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Has some trouble with it. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that one is lifted in the air. Meneses gets under it. And there's 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Termarr.
And up next for Detroit, Termarr Johnson. Doubled in his first AB.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pickoff move to first. Back in there standing. Well struck left field. Soto raging back towards the wall. Looking up. Banks off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Not in time. He's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
One down. Next is the designated hitter, Fernando Ortega. Fought off foul. The pitch.
1-1.
That one inside, and a count 2-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That misses. 3 balls and a strike. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Diego.
And next to hit for Detroit, Diego Trevino. Flied out his first time. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Luke checks over to first, and he's back.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Right-handed reliever. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second, and that's 2. Detroit with the RBI triple. And the home team down a run. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. The right-hander back to work. Way inside, gets out of the way. The next offering misses. And now 2-0. And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Two and 2. Stays alive. Two down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting none.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Witt goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Next offering misses, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Struck him out looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Lawler batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Tigers 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Riley Green. And a pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? Here is Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's in there. That's strike one. Fouled off left side. And the right-hander deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And here is Cam Collier. Caught looking his first time up. That's outside. 1-0. Left-hand batter waits. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Green off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
fights it off. He'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounce to the left side. They take the force out, and that is the third out of the inning. Tigers leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Yandy Diaz. And the pitch. Ball one there.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Close, but called a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's Juan Soto. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Out towards left center. Meadows going after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Edwin Arroyo. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That's in there. And the count is 1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. And that one wrapped foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, right field, and it drops in. So now back to the top of the order.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So the batting order turns over, and next up for the Tigers, Justin Crawford. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. And he lays down a bunt. Diaz fires to second for 1. Out there, but that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Termarr Johnson up now for the Tigers.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ripped into right field, base hit. The throw into second, in there safely.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now the DH, Fernando Ortega. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the next pitch is way outside. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch is outside.
That's a really good take.
The 2-2 now. And now it's filled up. Diego Trevino to bat next. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And the batter now, Diego Trevino. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Alfonso Morales up and throwing. Pinheiro getting cranked up as well. That one fouled off. One out, base is full. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 1-2 spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One, 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Laser base hit. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. Ortega rounds third, headed for the plate. Fires to second too late. And he's got a double. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Marco Pinheiro.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Riley Green. First offering misses the mark. The pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's a ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's the strike, 3-1. And now a full count.
We got full count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now it's Austin Meadows. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto gets under it, and there are 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Cam Collier, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Collier.
They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. And it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers 4 and the Mariners nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for Seattle, Joey Meneses. And the pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the righty deals. And that's outside. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The first base Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson. Doubled his first time up.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And takes low for ball 1. Now 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Next offering is fouled back. Olsen tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch misses, and the count's full.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Guillorme stands in now and watches strike one. And fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one drifts inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Set down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down 4-0. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Francisco Mejia. Pinheiro, 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Alfonso Morales appears to be getting loose. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And stepping in is the speedy Justin Crawford. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Crawford goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2022. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Rodriguez going back on this one. Still going back. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Nothing doing here this half. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Tigers 4 and the Mariners nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he still strikes for his pitcher.
And now it's filled up. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. The wide to kick the pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. At the belt and fires. And that's in there at the knees.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've...
Trevino tossed to second, over to first, safe.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that changeup in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Move to first. Witt back on a dive. Lawler in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And a base hit right there. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Diaz, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And here it comes. Goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's Juan Soto. First offering misses the mark. And he deals.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Witt on third. Lawler at first. 2 out of the inning. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Julio Rodriguez hoping for a chance he would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
And they're all loaded up.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
2 outs, bases loaded. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next pitch off the plate, and that is ball 1. Hard hit right side. They get the force. That's out number 3. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cody Hoyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now,
Termarr Johnson up now for the Tigers.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. The pitch. Inside, just missed. They say you win. Next offering upstairs. Righty to the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. 2-2 now. Righty delivers.
I got 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air, right field. Meneses settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
the batter, the designated hitter.
Fernando Ortega up now for the Tigers. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. One and two here. Swings and misses, struck him out. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Diego Trevino. 1 for 3. Line drive, base hit down the line. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. That one's in there, 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. And that one is inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Man at second. That's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball almost got him there. Runner leads away at second. Liner, base hit. Trevino headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The run comes in from second. It's 5-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Jake Brentz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Austin Meadows now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the lefty. That missed inside. Now 2-0. This one lifted in the air, left field. Soto makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Tigers 5 and the Mariners nothing. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Taylor Hearn.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Joey Meneses.
The right fielder,
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. team. He is a professional hitter.
And the 1-0. That one missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The wind of the pitch. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Miguel Diaz getting loose out there. The lefty, the 1-0. Foul ball there. Ball to strike. Foul ball. The wind and the pitch. And now it's even up. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Crawford makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nobody left for Seattle. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the batter now, Cam Collier.
13, Cam Collier.
And the pitch. That's a little bit low.
Ball 1, no strike.
This to center field. Rodriguez settles under it and puts the squeeze on that. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. A switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ripped on a line. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs.
The bat, number 4.
And now Edwin Arroyo. First offering, and it just misses. And there's the strike. On the ground right side. Gets it to first. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Mariners nothing. So they turn things over to the righty, Jason Foley.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
At the plate, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
That's a strike. 2-2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Miguel Diaz preparing to come on if needed. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. On the ground to first, and that one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
In now is the Mariners DH, Jordan Lawler. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Raleigh over at second. Witt at first with no outs. That one misses. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. And a ball evens the count. First and second here, no outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Miguel Diaz.
Number 58, Miguel Diaz.
Yandy Diaz up next for the Mariners. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you can put at the...
Now this one gets through. Right past his coach, headed for the plate.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Juan Soto now. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right-handed reliever. On the ground to the left. Base hit, and a run comes in. Throw into third. And he's out. But they do get a run.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And now 1 and 2. Ground ball right side. That's the 3rd out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the 9th now in game 3. It's the Tigers 5 and the Mariners 2. Alfonso Morales will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Justin Crawford. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Rip to third. Guillorme to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, 8, second baseman.
And now, Termarr Johnson. Morales, in his 3rd season, 23 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Clay Holmes, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-0. And downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the strike. The 3-1. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. 2 down.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Fernando Ortega up now for the Tigers. In there for strike 1. Two outs. Strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they make short work of them there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Tigers 5 and the Mariners 2. New pitcher for the Tigers, Alex Lang.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And now for Seattle, Joey Meneses. The pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there, kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
There's a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a bouncer. Collier. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
The third baseman, number 13, Luis.
And up next for Seattle, Luis Guillorme. That one pushed foul. Meneses, the runner at second with 1 away. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first, and they're down to their last out.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Sliced hard but foul.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
1 ball.
And that one moves his feet. That one lifted to left. Meadows should have it. And that'll do it. The Tigers lead the series 3-0 and have a chance to complete the sweep here tomorrow.
These guys have been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
Your final score 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.